Hey, what is going on, folks? Time for another wrestling rant. Wrestling rant is a weekly rant I go on about the wrestling that I watched this past week. I took last week off because, it was honestly, wrestling was kind of uninteresting to me last week for the most part. But this past week, it was firing on all cylinders. We had some big returns. We had some other returns too. And, oh boy, let's get to it. So Monday Night Raw starting out. They announced Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquer, Clash in Paris. Not Clash in Paris, but the first pay-per-view doing on ESPN. They have their title match. And honestly, I hope Stephanie Vaquer wins. I hope she does. I think it'll be a fresh face because we've been seeing Io Sky for a while represent the women's champ. But I think it should be Stephanie. Next up, we had the New Day do stuff, which was fine. Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles had a banger of a match. I really like that match. That match was pretty good. And Dominic's still the IC champ, which is great. The Brawns were out wreaking havoc because, that's right, Paul Heyman's out and Seth is in the stands. And Becky Lynch is their fourth person. And at the end of the show, she was paintbrushing CM Punk. And they are going to be at Chicago on SmackDown, which was a big buzz all around the wrestling world. And rightfully so. That was pretty much SmackDown in a nutshell. NXT, didn't watch. I need to, though. I need to watch NXT. NXT's been cooking a little bit lately. And I got to get the car back up. And Evolved, I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that at all. Dynamite started out long promo, but then there was a match. I don't get it. I don't understand why some of these matches have to happen. I appreciate Moxley going first to get him out of there. And I don't want to see him later on in the program, but Jesus. So then multiple women matches. I'm like, all right. I'm first off, let me start off with this. Dynamite kicked off with Darby Allin attacking Gabe Kidd. That's how it started. He chloroformed him, I guess, put him in a body bag and drug him in the back. He drug him while he was attached to the back of a car. First off, this is just attempted murder. Murder and kidnapping. This isn't wrestling at all. You're not even hitting him. I'm chloroforming him and I'm dragging him in a car. Well, he's taking out Death Riders one by one, I guess. That's what he's doing. Whatever. I put a challenge to myself. Let me see if I can watch all of Dynamite without saying, you know what, that's enough of this. I made it through, but man, oh man, it was barely. I couldn't. The part where I really wanted to really just change and just turn it off. I was watching on HBO Max. I'm watching it on my phone. But I just wanted to, you know what? I just rather play a game or something. Was when Riho made her epic return. So Riho is back. And she's going to challenge Mercedes Moné for one of her 30 titles, I guess. So Riho is back. I cannot wait to hear Jim Cornette's review of Riho's return. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that the more that I'm looking forward to talking about the rest of Dynamite, because it was nonsense. They beat up the baby faces at the end. They put Kenny Omega out again. We got put through a table by Kyle Fletcher, and that's his out for him to be gone for some months because he can barely walk when he works now, because he's all old and beat up because of how he wrestles. All the thigh slapping and the flippy doos and everything else that he does, it's not good for your body long term, and he's paying a price for it now. Same thing as Will Ospreay, who has out have surgery, swerves out, have surgery. I mean, all of their top baby faces are out pretty much. And who else you're going to elevate? Danny Garcia? Darby has his unique charisma, but who are you going to elevate to be in the main event scene? Adam Page is about as interesting as watching paint dry. He's an awful promo and just boring, super boring. But who are you gonna elevate? You can't put Wheeler Yuta. I sit there, I still let him talk more, but who cares what Yuta has to say? Like, who cares? They're trying to recruit Chris Statlander to the Death Riders. Why? Don't they have a girl already? I mean, Marina Shafir, she doesn't, say anything, but we know why. We all saw her promo on AEW Dark, but I don't know what they're doing. It's just a hodgepodge and a mess, and they're getting ready for one of their shows, All Out, All In, whatever one it is. Then we go to Friday night SmackDown, in which John Cena and Sami Zayn kicked off the show. They both had a good promo and had a pretty good match too. I'm like, man, it kind of got old though when they started kicking off everything. I'm like, okay. I mean, I know they're not gonna let Cena win, but when they did the AA from the second rope and he laid down, like, something's about to happen. And lo and behold, there's Brock Lesnar, F5 and everybody. And that match pretty much got thrown out. So after that, we got some stuff going on. Street Profits, Wyatt Six. I'm just not a fan of the Wyatt Six, and I want more for the Street Profits. I really do. We also got Jade and Tiffany Stratton. They're running their match back on SmackDown next week. So they're gonna do that again. So I don't know. Curious to see how that one's gonna play out. I don't think they're putting the belt on Jade. I don't think, but I've been wrong before. Then we had main event. Let's get right to it. I'm so glad SmackDown's 2 hours too, and not 3. I'm so glad it's 2. But the main event, we had Seth up in the stands. We had Becky talking trash. CM Punk came out. And then he brings out the long-awaited return of AJ Lee. And if that place did not come unglued, oh my goodness, that place erupted when her music hit. I didn't know she was that popular, to be honest with you. I did not know AJ Lee was that popular, that she wanted that type of response from the crowd. I knew she was popular, but not that popular. My goodness. That place exploded. Then she beat up Becky and it was walking around with the IC title, doing her crazy skip. I must admit, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool. Did not watch Collision. Not gonna do that because I saw Moxley and Danny Garcia were having a rematch. No, that you lost me right there. You lost me. But that is my wrestling rant for this past week in professional wrestling that I watched. Y'all let me know what you watched in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. More wrestling talk coming your way soon. Peace.